Oh, nice weather. Hey there everybody, this is Michael from Michaeltechroom channel. This is another vlog. This is nice out actually, ever since I started my channel. Well, lately I've been doing YouTube videos, so this is a nice weather. So today I did edit a video. I believe, gosh, one of the day I filmed, which should be up. So that should be up. And I played, no, it's Friday, yeah, Friday I played with a new operating system, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to talk about that once I'm inside, but other than that, I've been filming, watching YouTube, a lot of YouTube. Of course I did took a break too, so I did that too, so right now at 4 o'clock I gotta do something, so but I decided to do a little bit of filming. Vlog filming, should we say. So that is. So I'm gonna go do now. Hope the quality of shot look much more better. I'll give you an idea of this GoPro. So yeah. So I'm gonna go. Alright, everybody, so we're inside my room now. And I'm gonna tell you about the new operating system I was playing with on Friday. So let's dig it halfway out. If you know this, I hope this is... So I've been playing with this. I bought 2 discs, one 64-bit and one 32-bit. These are going to be a backup plan, just in case I have nobody, just in case I have no donation of Windows 7 Home Premium yet, so that's the reason I made these. Don't forget, you are welcome. Support me with Windows 7. I really do need help with that badly too, so and of course I need help badly with my customer community and help out with the upgrade project too, so there's some stuff I badly need help with, you know, so don't forget, every time you share this video and or what, every time we get a lot more viewer, and when we get a lot more viewer that willing to help me out with stuff, the content of the video would be a lot more interesting if we have people help me out, so don't forget that. If you want to donate a Windows 7 Home Premium copy, but if you don't want to donate the good one, I don't care if you take your Windows 7 disk, convert to USB stick or SD card. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if you send Windows 7 copy to me without the number. I'm fine with that. I don't care if you do, because maybe another person would love to help me out with the product key number, you know, so it can be a group project. That's what it can be, so you know. So I did maybe just in case I have no copy of that, and just in case Windows P is gonna get lost or not. So this is the reason why I made these ubuntu copy. So that's the reason why. Unfortunately, my mom and dad still weren't even when the XP still. So, you know, which does badly too. So that is their daily machine. So let's switch back to me. So like I said, that my mom, dad, Camille, that is their daily use machine. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah, I do daily need help, you know, with the Dell project, in my custom build Camille project too. So I'm still saving up. I'm not giving up yet. I'm still pushing it on, you know. So every time I see someone lawn getting a little bit too tall, I always go to it. I just kind of like grabbing the cash, to keep grabbing it. So I still keeping going with that. So you know, it's so that's the thing. I like to say something else too. You're welcome to buy my photo too. So I'm pretty sure you're wondering the price. The price of the photo, it depends on the quality. As long as it doesn't have too much noise in the photo. If it's a real clear, I probably like to start for a good photo, for a real good photo. I like to go, my starting price, I like to go with 150 for a good quality one. So I like to go with that starting price. So yeah, and yeah, like I said. Alright everybody, now it's Tuesday, so today is Tuesday, so yesterday I did some, no wait a second, did I talk about, so I did some photography stuff, so, though you don't fall your camera, heavy camera, once you get that heavy gear, but yesterday I was doing some photograph, if I can take the lens filter off, come on. Come on. Oh, I think I'm twisting the wrong way. Okay, I gotta hold on for a moment. Okay, now we got that off. But anyway, I was doing photography stuff. I found something interesting in my camera. Very interesting in the camera. Very interesting. As you know, guys, I own a Canon T3i. So, I own one. So I kinda figured out something. So, take a look. Shall we? So this is the camera I own, the Canon T3i. I hope this camera can pick up something. So let's get a light. Do I have a light nearby? Yes, I do have a light nearby. A light nearby. So in that little hole, if I can, right here, there's a little aperture ring in here that I discovered. So let's turn on the camera. Did I turn? Yes, I did. So let me adjust something. Okay, let's set it down. Let's see what. 5.6, no 4. So now get back. There we go. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let's point it again. And there's a little sum button that's I'm not quite sure what that they would use it for, but let's. Oh yeah. Push it. See that little aperture ring? I hope the microphone is catching that. See that? So I'm pushing this button right here. Now the funny thing is I haven't programmed this button to do something. I haven't yet, so I just discovered that. But I kind of found that. Ooh, wait a second. You can see the other side. You can see the other side. Okay, do you need? Let me put the light. Oh, there we go. So, let's see. Can I jam in now? Can I jam in now? Oh, wait a second. Get this handle on. To get this. No, that didn't work. Give me. Oh, wait a second. So if we push, see how see if I'm okay. I'm not. So see how it gains smaller. Yes, that's how it gains smaller. And let's shine the light into this camera one more time, just in case you want to see it again. Is that cool? What? So on to me. Holy smoke. Holy smoke. Gosh. Gosh, that's amazing. 3.75 to 300mm lens. Man, what a big aperture. So that is my discovery of this kit lens. Now, I have a kit lens, so the kit lens is 18 to 50mm kit lens. So that's what I have. So, if you want to know, let's point at. Shall we? Let's point at. See, I have the 50mm. See, 58. Okay. Yeah. So, that's what I have. I do have a zoom lens too. So, actually, it's so nice that decent enough to check it out. So, I'm gonna check that out. What I'm finding out with this kit lens is when you zoom out, you get 3.5 aperture, and when you wait a second. When you zoom out, you get 5.6. When you zoom back in, you get 3.5 aperture. That little aperture ring you that saw on that camera, it can join how much light it goes through this lens. So, granted, not everybody can use these kit lens professional. The only time you see people using these kit lenses is usually home people that want to take a picture of their kids, you know, all that lovely stuff. So all that lovely stuff. So that's the only time you see kit lens. That's the only time. but most of the time it's usually like a prime lens or a lens with a little more bigger aperture. So that's what you usually see. Many professional photographers usually don't use the kit lens. Unlike that 15 to 55, no, 18 to 58 millimeter, or no, 55 millimeter. So did not get used at. The most professional photographers not get used at. So I kind of find that interesting. It does make me wonder why a lot of professionals don't use the kit lens, because of that smaller aperture. Anytime you're in a low light, you need to always, when you're in low light, you need to open your aperture wide open for low light. Now you still have to have light, but depending on your light situation, you need to have it wide open. So yeah, you need to have it wide open to have more light. Because if you don't open it wide open, you won't have a lot of light. You won't. So, what the heck I was gonna say about this? So that is very interesting. Make me wonder why everybody hate I wonder why professionals hate these lenses. Because you don't get the widest aperture. This kit lens does have a small one, but nevertheless, it does take a pretty clear image. Surprisingly for a kit lens, you know. So I really like to buy a lens with a little more wider aperture holes than that kit lens, just to let you know. So don't forget to support me on that if you want to. Please support me. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Like it, comment. Before I forget. So, that's what I got. Lately I've been messing with a different way of the flexible arm. If you watch a couple other vlog video of me having that setup, well, the arm is a little more the different way, so let's try. So see how the arm, it's not on the left side of the grip. No, wait a second. I get confused with left and right, so excuse that. So with on the grip side, then it would raise up, and the problem was it was a little bit uncomfortable for filming. So what I did is I was experimenting. I had this back of it on my shoulder. That is a little more comfortable than trying to hold this dead weight. So it does have that shoulder pad thing, whatever you call those things, that go under your tripod, and you got a shoulder mount. I think it's shoulder mount they call it, so I believe they call it that. So so I've been experimenting with that. So yes, still borrowing the flexible arm, still borrowing the microphone. Still been playing around with the audio level on this. The funny thing is, when you're in video when you're doing video, okay, yeah, so menu. There we go. That's what we want. So right now the microphone is not on. So if we turn on, hello. Okay. So go down. So I've been playing with that a bit too, and I'm finding out when I edit my video that I'm making it too quiet. Of course, I had to lower down the sound a bit so I don't max out my audio. When you have a DSLR camera, it's a little bit nice to have it on manual audio so you don't have to peak. The another thing too is the audio doesn't pick up a lot of background noise. It doesn't. So most of my video shoot, I usually just make sure I don't max out my or peak my audio too much. So I don't peak out. So actually, just a bit. So, yeah, you can see the little dotty yellow dot. I'm not sure if this camera. But yeah, I usually adjust the audio. For some reason the left channel is picking up. Now, let's unplug it for a moment to show you what the. See, it's a single pole audio. The single port, so it's not a stereo channel. So we'll go plug it back in. There we go. Okay. So I usually don't mess with what I'm saying, don't mess, but I usually mess with making sure I don't peak my audio too much. So I usually do that so I don't peak out so much. So what you can see as I'm talking to you guys, well, I'm saying guys, ladies and gentlemen. So bliss. So I usually did adjust the audio on this so it doesn't be loud or it doesn't pick up the background noise. So, but I never usually let the audio on auto. I usually did put on manual, and I put on the volume level that I don't max out. So I usually did leave it alone. But being I did a how to build a board house lately, I been messing around with the audio. So that's what I usually do for my video. Let's put radio for now. Yeah. Hit the menu button again. Back. Knock out live view mode. And put it back on my aperture priority mode. Yes, I usually use aperture priority and manual mode too. So I usually just go with aperture priority. That's the only thing. I never use auto mode on this camera a lot. I think I only turn on auto mode for my mom. That's only once. So other than that, this camera never been on full auto. It only been on aperture quality or program mode usually. I use program mode usually, but it depends on my shoot. Basically, if I need to grab a quick shoot, I usually just go with program mode to grab it. But if I have time, I usually just put on manual or aperture quality mode. So I usually put on aperture quality. So yeah. Over the year, I have learned about this camera too. I've learned the program mode. The program mode on this camera does sucks. You have to have time. You gotta adjust the auto exposure on the camera to get it right. So every time you bump up the ISO, you have to back up the exposure. If you have it on the low, if you put on ISO 100, you have to. So it's a little bit of a game I have to play with. But nevertheless, this camera does take beautiful picture. So it does take beautiful picture, people. It does. It does. So I'm still learning, as you can see. So what I'm gonna do, take a break, and you might see me, the next clip, you may see me do something else. So I'm gonna stop talking. Alright, see you in the next shot. Okay, stop recording. Okay, so now we are past Wednesday. In the morning. And I am doing photography. If you can see right here. So I'm doing photography in my backyard. So doing that before I feed. Well, I'm gonna do a little bit of that while I'm doing photography. But once I do once I do a little bit, I gotta go do something. Once I'm done doing something, then I will take a lot more. So that's what I'm up to today. So yes, I do that. Don't forget, you can buy my my photograph too. I can. Yeah, I did describe you can buy them. I'm pretty sure you're wondering if I can print them or what. You know, I can print them, but in a standard size, not so big. I don't have one of those big printer. I have a small one. So I can print them or email you those, and you can take it to somebody who can maybe put them a little more big or what you like or something for a reason. So so that's how it goes. And depending on how much they want to send those, depending on how the mail purchase want to charge. Oh gosh, it's coming. Hold on. So anyway, I was talking about, let's get back on topic though. So talking about I can print them or email you. And I was talking about the postage too. So getting into that, it depends on if the porters want to charge to ship your picture. If they want to, all you have to do is send the money to me, and I will. Half would be me, half of would be the parcel service. If they want to charge. Can't imagine, but just in case. So, depending on the area you live in. So, don't forget to visit my local page, which is going to be below the video. Or if you want to check out all about the channel, there's a link to that. So, there's a link to that so you can view my photo, and if you want to send me a Flickr email. But like I said before about the channel email, not sure how long I will get that going. Depending on my schedule. So, yeah, that'll be it for that. So I do sell them. I can meet you on Skype too if you want to see a little more than those photos too. So, depending on your interest. So, to talk about the Canon T3i. I do really love my Canon T3i. Really love it. So, not bad for a picture taking. Oh, let's put the manual on autofocus. This camera does. I use this camera for my video production still, for my channel one. It's still used as my video camera, and I still do photography still, so I still do that. So still use it. And the reason why I picked this is because I pick the flippy screen and the software that came with the Canon. See, I can flip the screen. I can flip it. I can use the Canon remote control software to remote control this camera. So this is why I bought this camera. I didn't want to take a chance with Nikon, so I picked the Canon. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is go do my stuff real quick. We're gonna come back and I might show you how I shoot. So that's what I'm gonna do. Show you how to shoot. Another thing before I forget, this camera does have live view mode too on it. So that's what the thing I bought for. So anyway, I'm gonna have to get going for you. Not for you, but for me. Alright, see you back. So I got done with my stuff. So right now I'm gonna go shoot. So you're gonna come along with me. So what I'm gonna do is walk around without getting somebody in the background. So let's find something. Find an object that interests me. So right now let's go walk. Okay, so what I'm gonna catch is the pine cone. So I think I like to get a close-up look. So what I'm gonna do is show you a little technique that I get a close-up look of real quick. So This is a kit lens, and the kit lens is, I don't know if you can see it. So let me rotate that for you guys. There we go. There we go. 18 to 55 millimeter lens. And what I usually do is put the lens on the manual focus and turn it this way a bit. I don't know which way you call it, but I know there's clockwise or other. So I turn this way. Then I zoom in the lens too. If it's zoomed in. Yes, it's zoomed. No, wait a second. Okay. So I zoom in. To remind you, let's see if we can kick up the display a bit. Come on. Oh, the camera's off. Duh. Come on. There we go. Okay. So we're at 5.6. So if I zoom the lens in, I hope you can see it. Yeah, so we had 5.6. Zoom out. If we zoom back in, come on. That's right, come on. Okay, so we had 3.5, zoom in. If we zoom back out, so if we focus it, let's get the display. Now it's 5.6. Let's zoom back in. You gotta do that. Come on, give me that launch note. There we go, 3.5. So if you know your aperture, you will lose your aperture hole when you zoom out. So you will lose that. So you will lose that aperture, the wide aperture, which if you're not technically don't know about what the aperture is your hole. Now there should be, if you watch this vlog long enough, you may see a shot of inside the lens, and if you inside the lens, you saw the aperture. So you got the aperture ring. So you were wondering, okay, what the aperture ring is. The aperture ring controls how much light is going to go through the lens and into the camera body too. So, if you have the whole, like 3.5, remind you when you zoom in, that will allow a lot of light. So it will allow a lot of light. Right now the sun condition is not totally bright, so we don't need to worry about that. So, which I need to take a breath. But anyway, with the aperture, once you have that wide open, you get a lot of light. Once you have a lot of light, your photo may appear too bright. If we close the aperture ring a bit, what we do is we restrict the light that's coming through the lens. So that's how we control the light. I'm hoping I'm explaining this in the correct way. But if you're still confused, that Google search what is aperture. So did Google search that if some reason I'm not explaining it to you correctly? So did Google search that, or to type in the search engine that you before. So that's internet search it. If you're confused, but if you got my concept idea of why the aperture mean more light, if the aperture closed, that means you get less light. So, but anyway, let's continue on. So, I hope this camera. So now we get up to, and now before we do it, is we're gonna just ISO a bit. What the ISO is, it's a shutter speed. So what we got, it's 100, 200, what the heck that went? Come on, there you go. 400, 800, 600, sorry, 200, oh, you done it again. And 640 hundredths. And I'll get just back down, oop, you cocksucker, to 100ths. That's what I need, so I set that. And now I'm at ISO 100, which I'm on Absolute Priority mode. So what the shutter speed is, at the speed of the let's take a look inside. So at the speed of the shutter inside the camera. So it's a speed of it. So if I tip, make sure you match the right dot if you own a DSLR camera. My Canon have a white dot and red dot. So we got back on. So that was a shutter speed basically. So right now I'm gonna take a picture of this. What's that? What the heck? Now I got zoom out. Okay. So now. Okay, let's see how it look. There you go. Okay. So. Okay, you probably can't see, but I went and saw that photo in the video shoot. So I went and saw that. Another tip of trick too is the exposure. Now I'm on Ultra Priority, so that's what I'm on. So let's see. Sun. Let's get out the sun. So right here, let me point. See this, see this number right here? That is my exposure meter. Now right now I have on average priority, so it won't do nothing, but if my photo some reason is too bright, or if I'm too bright in my program mode, what I do is I hold the AV with the plus and minus, and I hold this. But you gotta hold, then you can hold the dial. So right now I can bump it down just in case the photo is too bright. Or if my photo too dark, I go to the plus side. Now you don't have to go like already up. What you can do is see the dot. I can go, okay, let's go this dot. You take a test shot, okay. Still too dark. Then you bump up one more. Then you take a test shot, okay. And you can keep going until your photo look perfect. Same thing on the minus side too. So, that's how you adjust the exposure. So if we switch this down to manual mode, oh, it's again went off. Okay, there we go. So what I'm gonna do is push the button halfway down. Okay, my arm is getting tired. Can we? Shoot, you can't see it. Come on. So there should be a little white dot. Ah, there we go. So if you saw that little white dot, okay, now we. Okay, so my white dot let me know my photo too bright. So what I'm gonna do is move it to the middle. Once I move into the middle, I can take a snapshot. Now right now it's bouncing all around. It's gonna go back and forth on me. But what you can see is I'm at 1/2 25 seconds on my exposure. What the exposure mean is the exposure of the it adjusts the sensitivity of your sensor. It adjusts the exposure. So that's how it is. That's how. Well, I'm saying how that is. But this is how you adjust the exposure in the M mode. So you adjust that with the little white dot, and you don't have to listen. You don't have to be in the middle. You can see a plus and a minus. So if your photo is too dark, you can bump them in the plus side, or if it's too bright, you can bump it a little bit to the minus side. So you don't have to be in the middle all the time. It does let you know that, hey, this is the. So right now I'm gonna put it back in my. Yeah, there you go. AV mode. So, on to me. So, that is a couple of things for the stereo camera. So, if you want to search up exposure, aperture, and shutter speed too. So, search up those things, 3 things, if you're very curious. So if you're very curious about learning a camera like this, you can search up in your web search or your search engine. So those are the 3 things that you can. And we got a pretty item too. See, something catch your eye, to take a picture of it. If someone catch your eye. So. Oh yeah, that's pretty leaf. So that is my trick. I wish I have a micro lens. Cause kit lens don't do micro pretty good. If you want to get a extreme close-up look, you want to use a micro lens. So I wish I have one. So like I said, yeah. So like I said, I love this Canon t3i. I do love the t3i. Those are my 2 favorite camera. So those are my 2 favorite. who's coming? Yeah. Oh. So, yeah, yeah, those are my two favorite camera all time. Pickup truck. So I do love the camera. The only difference is between the T3i, the T4i, and the T5i. This camera does have the touch screen, but the other two camera model do have the touch screen. So you do have that. So So it's not bad. I think the only thing sucks a little bit of the camera is the video mode on this one. You can do a really good video. You can't just